You are being trained to lose in the age of AI, and nobody told you. Not because you are slow, not because you are lazy, but because you were taught the wrong kind of intelligence. Right now, while AI is getting better at focus, speed, and specialization, most humans are doubling down on the exact skills machines are about to dominate. And that is the real danger. In the next few minutes, you're going to see why the people who pull ahead of AI will not be the most focused specialists. They will be the ones who think like Leonardo da Vinci. Not because he was a genius, but because of how his mind was wired. Here is the belief you were sold. Focus on one thing. Pick a lane. Go deep. Specialize or be left behind. That advice worked in stable worlds, factory worlds, assembly line careers, but you do not live in that world anymore. You live in a world where knowledge expires fast, where tools change yearly, where AI can outspecialize you in months. If your intelligence only works in one narrow lane, you are fragile, and fragile systems collapse under change. Here is what nobody explains. Creativity does not come from knowing more. It comes from connecting what does not usually belong together. Your brain is not a filing cabinet. It is a network. Ideas are not stored. They are formed. When you learn only one domain, your brain builds a dense but isolated neighborhood, efficient, predictable, and limited. That is why specialists often produce safe ideas, clean ideas, and boring ideas. Original ideas come from collisions, from biology crashing into engineering, from art colliding with mathematics, from philosophy leaking into business. Leonardo da Vinci understood this centuries before neuroscience could explain it. He did not study anatomy to become a doctor. He studied anatomy to paint life into still bodies. He did not sketch machines to become an engineer. He sketched machines to understand movement. He built bridges between domains and walked across them daily. That is polymathy, not multitasking, not shallow curiosity, but structured depth across distant fields. And this is where modern brains fall behind. School trains you to stay inside one box. Your career rewards you for staying inside it. Your identity becomes tied to it. So your mind stops exploring. It stops connecting. It stops surprising you. And eventually, your ideas start sounding like everyone else's. Here is the uncomfortable truth. AI will beat you at depth. It will beat you at speed. It will beat you at recall. But it struggles with cross-domain intuition. It does not live a body. It does not experience friction. It does not feel metaphors. It cannot easily transfer insight from one lived domain into another. Humans can, but only if they train for it. Polymathy expands your neural network. When you learn distant skills, your brain forces communication between regions that rarely talk. The idea generation network, the evaluation network, the meaning-making network. Creativity emerges in the overlap. That overlap is where breakthroughs live. That is why elite problem solvers rely on analogy more than logic. They do not ask, what is the answer here? They ask, where have I seen this shape before? This is also why polymaths adapt faster. Cognitive flexibility grows when your brain learns to switch frames. You stop clinging to one model of reality. You gain multiple lenses, and lenses beat raw intelligence every time. Look at the pattern. Benjamin Franklin, printer, scientist, diplomat, inventor, Richard Feynman, physicist, artist, storyteller, musician, Steve Jobs, technology, design, calligraphy, story. The breakthroughs never came from staying inside the lane. They came from crossing lanes deliberately. This brings us to the Da Vinci Method. Step 1. Choose one anchor field. This is your home base, where you build real depth, not dabbling, actual competence. Step 2. Add one distant field, not adjacent. Distant. Comfort kills creativity. Distance creates friction, and friction creates insight. Step 3. Extract patterns. How does this field think? How does it solve problems? What metaphors does it use? Step 4. Force integration. Explain one field using the language of the other. Teach it, write it, build something with it. This is where intelligence compounds. Daily micro-exploration matters more than binges. 15 minutes a day in a foreign domain beats hours once a month. Keep a connection journal. Not ideas, connections, patterns, tensions, questions. This trains your brain to hunt for bridges. Now here's why this matters right now. In the AI era, knowledge is cheap, connection is rare, information is abundant, judgment is scarce. AI knows things. Humans understand things, understanding lives between domains. That is the edge. Leonardo did not ask, "What should I focus on?" He asked, "What else might be connected?" If you want to grow creative intelligence, do not only go deeper, go wider with intention. That is how you stop competing with machines and start doing what they cannot. If you want to build a mind that stays valuable as the world changes, subscribe. Because the future does not belong to the most specialized. It belongs to the most connected.